Hello and welcome to part 19 of this puzzle run on chess.com where you can follow along as I solve these puzzles. And they've been getting harder lately. I had a little trouble the last time. So let's see. In this first position, we have the pawn has just moved from g2 to g4, forking our pieces here. But there's a pin on this king by the queen here. So what does white have in this position? And what can black do to break through here? All right. Well, let's see. It almost looks like we can just capture that knight with our knight. Then if he recaptures, we could attack here, possibly. So I don't know, that's my first impression. If you need more time on one of these problems, just pause the video and hopefully you'll find the answer. And if you've already found it and you're waiting on me, then I better hurry here. All right, I'm thinking just capture this knight because it's protecting this pawn. Okay, and then material-wise, we are 7 pawns to 7 pawns. So it looks like that's what we should do, is just capture here. Okay, now we can attack the queen. Possibly do that. All right, and now what is best here? Do we go after? If we move here, we're still threatening the queen, but he could counterattack here. We could block. Let's see. Maybe just move our queen back. Would it help us to capture? Capture, no. I think maybe move the queen back. But then he could counterattack here on d3 with his bishop. And we could block that. Oh, well, no. All right. Maybe this. Okay, and that's what they wanted. Now we do have a possibility of a double. No. All right. So if we jump back to here and block. Okay, I see. Now we can pick this bishop off. Unless there's something better, I'll just take a quick look. Nothing here, nothing. Looks like we just should capture that. All right, we go ahead and material. If he attacks, then we could just move here or here even. All right. Okay, I hope you found that one faster than I did. I'll try and speed this along. I kind of get lost in thought here. All right, on to the next one. So the bishop has just captured from g7 to d4 here. What does white have that is best in this position? So do we just capture with the queen and try and take control of this diagonal? Or Do we capture with the pawn attacking this knight? The knight could retreat there. And then we capture this pawn. Okay. Well. Do we just capture with the queen? Because then we're attacking this pawn. Well, he could just move with his queen right here. All right, I'm thinking attack with the pawn. Attack with this pawn. But how do we follow that up? So attack with the pawn, and then where do we go from there? Well, he'll have to move this bishop. Oh, okay, and we have to be careful. There's a threat here of bishop captures. If bishop captures, the queen could jump down in here. So we have to watch out for that. All right, well, do we capture here? Then if he captures, do we block that with the bishop? Or do we just check with, or capture with the queen to help protect this? Do we just attack there? Do we attack like, well, we go here. A tricky one. I'm kind of undecided on what to do on this one. All right. Any attacks on the king? I see this weakness here. So all right. Well, I'm still thinking I want to capture. Oh, here's another threat. The knight captures here with a fork on the queen and the king, and this pawn can't capture there. Okay. So that is a serious threat right there. The knight capturing on d3. This pawn cannot capture the knight because it's pinned by this rook. So that looks very dangerous. What do we do to help protect that? We could push forward with this pawn and protect with this bishop. This is a tough one. Do we play that? Attacking the bishop. He could move here and renew the attack. Oh man. There are issues going on in this position. All right. I don't know. I'm just going to have to throw out a guess here. So that is the big problem. The knight forking the queen and the king. So we either have to stop that or find a better counterattack that's more important, that draws his attention away, but that usually involves a check, some serious attack. Okay. Do not know. If I move this pawn up, it blocks this, well, this bishop. All right. Okay, I'm going to play that. And of course, that's not what they want. All right. Okay. The queen capture. So that's what they wanted. But now I'm in serious trouble. Whew. Do I block with this bishop? All right. It looks like the only thing that can be done. Man, I don't know. It still looks bad. So we still have this threat here of a check, and now it would be a checkmate threat. So the queen would have to capture, and then this bishop can move with a check here. All kinds of threats. All right, I don't know. I don't know here. How do I cover this? And I don't know. If I block that, now I can move to here. Well, no, I guess I can, well. Do I do that? I don't know. That was tough. All right. I hope you did better on that one than I did. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. The knight has just moved to d7 here. What should we do in this position? What does the material look like? 3 minor pieces, and we each have 2 rooks. Pawns they have 1 extra pawn. So what can white do here to gain some kind of advantage? All right, I think, have you found the move yet? Pause if you have to, but I'm going to play that, and then that, capture that. All right, on to the next one. Okay, this dangerous passed pawn here is one square away from promoting here. What does black have in the meantime? Okay. Oh, okay, I think I found the answer to this one. What do you think? Here, let me check. All right. Okay. Here we go. Interesting. All right. Well, now, what do we have? If we promote to a queen, he can just capture, and if we capture, he's going to promote his pawn. So, oh, okay, we capture him first. Yeah, and then now we can promote and make sure there's nothing better here. Yeah. So now we just come out ahead. All right. But I was worried if he had any kind of checks that would do anything, but I mean, I guess I could just retreat and his pawns would be in the way. Okay. On to the next one. I hope you found that one. And what do we have here? A rook move attacking our queen. And so, do we have any kind of attack on the white king? We'll look at that first. Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right, let's look at the material first. So, we both have rooks and a queen. They are ahead by a bishop, it looks like. Pawns are 5 against pawns are even. So they're ahead of bishop right now. So how can we squeeze out some kind of advantage here? We can't take this rook with the queen, or we just have a capture here. So we could have a check here. And now we're threatening this as well. So maybe that. He could capture. Let's see. So that looks like the key is to check with this rook. The king, if the king just moves, we can capture. But then we have a threat. If this bishop moves, then we have mate here with this rook and queen. So this looks to be the move. Rook to d8, but the follow-up I'm a little uncertain on. Rook to d8 check. If he captures, do we just capture with a check? And then we threaten to move here with the protection of this bishop. No. That is not what they want. I was pretty positive that was the move. All right, well, now I'm not sure what they want. Okay. Well, what if we... Does this even do anything? Sacrifice the queen. The king would have to take. The rook cannot check. Or yeah, the rook could check because this bishop would be pinned now. So check. The king would have to go to the back rank or forward. Okay, but is there any kind of follow-up on that? All right, I don't know. That's the kind of crazy thing they usually look for is a queen sacrifice here. The king would have to capture. We would have rook here with check. If he moves down, the bishop can check him. But then what? Then he can move again. Check. All right, I don't know. Maybe that's what they want. I already got the problem wrong. That is not what they want. Okay. Well, they didn't want the rook here. What about the queen? They don't want that. Okay, now I do not know what they're looking for in this crazy situation. This? No. All right, this one is stumping me. So maybe I just capture a pawn. I don't know. What can I do here? Activate this piece here somehow? I don't know. I might have to just look up the answer on this one because I do not know what they want. What is left here? Just capture that, or come on. What can even be done here? What can even be done? I don't know. I need a hint. What kind of hint was that? To move the queen? I mean, didn't I thought I tried to capture that rook already. I guess not. Okay. Well then, check looks like the most obvious. And then check with the bishop. Okay, then he has to move back up to here. And then this bishop would be able to move here. What, and capture the queen? Is there a mate? Boom. Huh. All right, well, on to the next one. Okay, bishop is just captured on h8 there. What do we have in this position? Let's see. What can black do? Check the king into the center. Then, is that a mate after that? Check, and then follow up. Huh, is it that easy? Check, and then mate with the queen? Huh. I guess so. All right, they threw me an easier one compared to the last ones. All right, on to the next one. A capture by the rook. Okay, does white have some kind of chance here if we trade rooks? Okay, that is the question. If we capture his rook, he recaptures with the king. Can our pawns make it through here? By pushing here. And then here. I think so. All right. Now, do we just push immediately? That is the question. Do we push immediately? or do we capture? So that is the decision. If we just capture, then he can move into the square of the pawn. So if we go there, he could move here. If we go here, does that cut him off? All right, I think we should just push forward here. All right, because now the square of the pawn is here, from this diagonal up to e8 down to e5, and the king is not able to get in that, and the pawn will promote to a queen. All right, on to the next one. Okay. The king has moved to A1. We are lined up here. How do we proceed? Okay. Well, we have this threat. Huh. Okay. We have our bishops available. So, how do we do this? We have a pinned pawn here with the rook and queen lined up. All right, we could capture here. Does that do anything? If we capture there, if the queen cannot capture because then it's mate. The rook would have to capture. Is there anything by bringing the queen all the way up here? He could just block with his rook. Okay. So maybe we have to rely on our bishops. All right, all right. Man, I am not sure about this. Huh. Okay. Another thought is if something could just line up on this diagonal. So let's say if we do that, well, maybe we have to do this. Then the queen could attack here. All right. I don't know about this one, another difficult one. But the diagonal looks dangerous here leading up to the king. If the queen could get on this diagonal, the king would be forced to here. Can that cause any issues? Okay. Well, we have this as well. Capture here. The queen has to capture, and then we can attack with our bishop. Attacking that. All right. Well, now we can just capture that. I'm surprised he didn't go here, and then once I capture, he could capture me. But then how would the material be? It would be even, I think. I'd be ahead. He'd have this outside passed pawn. All right. Well, it looks like that is the move. All right. Well, yeah, I guess I could have moved this pawn and attacked his queen if it tried to jump in here. But then he could move up. Then he would get this. All right, on to the next one. Okay, what do we have here? The queen has just moved to e2. Okay, the knight is pinned to this queen by the bishop on h5. So, do we put some pressure on that? Do we attack here? Do we check? Do we check there? Check. Oh, we had just used this fork. Fork the queen and the rook. Do we just use a simple fork? But then we would be attacked here by the queen. All right. Well, okay. Huh. All right. Oh, man. Okay. All right. All right. What do we have in this position? The knight is pinned to the queen. The knight is attacking here. The queen is lined up there as well. If we move that knight, there's a threat of a check on my king after capturing this pawn, and a fork of the king and this bishop. So, do we capture here? Maybe that is the move. Capture. Man, thinking capture with this bishop. The pawn recaptures, or will the queen recapture? Probably the pawn, because we have this threat. So anyway, I'm thinking bishop captures that knight on f3, unless there's something else crazy. All right, and then we follow it up, but if we just go there, capture with check and capture that knight. So check. If we use a check there, that might work. Now we have a fork with a check there. Fork and a check. Okay, fork and a check. Is there anything better? Just check real quick here. So that's what they want. Check. The king will have to move. We could capture. If he captures here with check, we can block. He would be able to capture this pawn. But we would be ahead in material. All right, well, let's on to the next one. Okay, the king has just moved here to g3. What does black have in this position? Well, an obvious move would be a queen check here. If the king moves back to here, check again. Then if he moves here, check. So I think that is the key. All right, queen check on e3. the king will be forced to go here. Then we can check from here on f3, being protected by this pawn. The king would have to go here. Well, if he went there, it would be mate. So he would have to go here. Then the pawn can push forward, checking him. He would have to move here. The pawn can move up again. And, well, anyway, I think that is the move. And then make sure I'm not missing anything. Here. Now this pawn move. Here. Oh, now we can just capture and take his queen. All right. Okay, I'm going to stop there for today before this gets too long. I hope you were able to solve these along with me, and even better than I did, because I did have some trouble on a few of those. So remember, solving tactics is one of the best ways to improve your chess game. So try and do, even if you do 5-10 minutes a day, try to do a half an hour if you can. But anyway, solve those tactics. If you like this video, please check out Nick Butts Chess and enjoy some more videos. Also, feel free to leave comments or suggestions, and also like and subscribe. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.